problem for whatever we discussed yesterday? Anyone?
Actually, it's working Suresh, without any using synchronization or just working simple code.
Okay, why not in my machine?
Actually, initially when I wrote the code, it won't work, but I copied from the internet, same as this code, but
Hmm.
now it's working.
Is it same eBay
Yeah.
or something else?
See, actually, the name is something, the website is something, but I
Mhm.
changed it with eBay. That's it.
Okay.
When I
Mm,
write the same code, it's not working before, but after I copying the same, exactly same code, there's no difference at all.
yeah, true. See, the problem here is like the code whatever we write may work in one machine, may not work in another machine. So
Okay.
whatever code we write, it should work in all the machines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see again whether I am able to access it or not. So now it is able to click all lists. See, yesterday it was not, right?
Yesterday it was
Yesterday
only
also it
clicking
was
all list.
working. Now only wish list is not working, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
wish list. Let me try one more time. So better I'll just give some thread dot sleep. If this is not working, then we have to go with the synchronization. I hope everyone knows how to do the synchronization. Let's see in 1 or 2 minutes what is exactly synchronization. Let me check. Is it working? No, it's still executing. No, it is not selected. No. See, it is throwing an error, right? So better go with
Yeah.
the synchronization. So how to write synchronization? WebDriver wait waits is equal to WebDriver. What happened? WebDriver wait. What is the drive we have? EB comma 10.
And Suresh, I mentioned actions object only one time.
Okay,
In just 4 lines code. That's it.
okay. Let's see first. Then later
Yeah.
we'll work on with it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then waits dot until predicate condition until expected conditions dot then element to be clickable. So element to be clickable. What is that element? We'll write element 2. So this is the element. So what I do is, so now I have used synchronization. So let me execute this one, and later we use path. If this link text is not working fine, then finally we go with the XPath. No, I think it's not working. It is still executing. No, it is throwing an error. So better what I do, I'll go with the XPath. So that is the reason what we need to do is whenever we write any script, at least try in 2-3 machines so that you will get a clear idea whether it is working properly or not. So based on that, you can check which is correct. So wish list, right? Okay. No. Yeah, take this one, XPath, Control C, and here remove this entire thing by XPath, execute and run it. Let's wait. Oh, it's timeout. Whatever. Okay, let us give 20 minutes. Okay, here we'll give 10 minutes. Here we'll give 20 minutes. What happened? No, it should not be the case because I worked on it and it was working fine. Okay.
Me too says it's working, but it's not working now.
Yeah, I told you right. So it one time we cannot confirm it actually. See, I have tried all the scenarios and finally I concluded this is the best one. Just a second, guys. Hold. Yeah, it has executed. I think. Yeah, it clicked. Working?
Yeah.
Just a second, guys. Be on. So working, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so
Correct.
yesterday Tejashwini was asking for something else. So which is watch list. So what is the occurrence? 3, right? Now just change the occurrence over here. Sorry, not this one. Just change the occurrence over here and execute. So now whatever we have written the code, it should work for everything, not only like one. So that is the reason I am just changing the occurrence. So let's see. What happened now?
Mm. What was the change, Suresh?
No, it is failed now. Okay, I will not maximize the window. Let me try this one once. See, the problem here is the rich API. People will say to load your page, it takes some time. Why? Because on this page, if you see, there are so many images. Okay, everything has to be loaded. So that people will call it as a rich API. If any website has something like this, it takes some time to load. Okay, but what is that? The time sometimes, yeah, sometimes it will work and sometimes it will not. It may not work. That again depends on your system configuration. If your services are busy with something, then we cannot guarantee. Okay, let me check. Is it working? So we are given now 25 seconds. Yeah, still failed. So 30 seconds also is failed. So let me check. That should not be the case. See, timed out means it is waited for almost 30 seconds to identify it. So which is actually is a big time, because when you write your script we have to see the performance of it. So now I means again we have to work with the JMeter to see whether how much time it is taking when you integrate with the JMeter. Okay. No. Let's see whether it is working or not. No, it's failing, guys. Let me check with 10. So 10 is messages. So you should click on messages. If this is also not working, then you have to really think of it. Just try on your machine with this code. If not working, then because I've tried all the scenarios, like trying with the this thing. What is it? Where is it? JavaScript. And anyhow, you know, we have worked on the actions. Let's see this is working or not. It was working earlier. I do not know why it is not working now. So I'm just closing the previous things.
Suresh, my code is working.
No, you can confirm when you execute 2-3 times.
Yeah. And actually, I clicked the watch list by using the driver.find element without using the action.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I used action for to perform the my way element,
See, this
and
was
then
working earlier, now it is not working. The same code. So try in your machine. So same thing and see what is the response. Okay, fine guys, because we do not want to
Suresh,
waste. Yeah.
I have a doubt regarding the implicit wait.
Mm-hmm.
Implicit wait means it takes time the whole time, even though the next element is found, right?
Implicit wait is first thing is for page load.
Yeah,
Okay, and if you want to means when you are moving from one location to another location within the page, and if you want to see the difference, okay, so for that we use implicit.
yeah,
Okay, explicit, when we use explicit, sometimes while loading the page, whatever you have tried to identify the element, that will not be visible or clickable by that time.
yeah,
So that is the reason we write a explicit condition, and where we give the some seconds for it. Okay, so sometimes from 1 to 30 seconds, wherever it finds, it comes out. So it will not
yeah.
take complete 30 seconds.
But implicit wait takes the whole time, right?
Exactly, yes. Implicit will take the
And
whole.
you said that after clicking the eBay, it should have to wait the full minute, full seconds because it should be load perfectly, right? But you are giving implicit wait before going eBay. So how it?
No, whatever things I am trying now, it is not working. See, it is.
Uh, Actually, not for this code. I'm
Mm-hmm,
telling just seen in websites also.
mm-hmm,
They written implicit wait before going. I mean the navigation.
mm-hmm.
So it will wait until the whole time, right? If we
Uh,
give after eBay, then it will take time for full page load, right?
you mean to say the thread sleep?
Yeah, like implicit wait, I have to give after finding the eBay.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
first we are giving 10 seconds.
yeah,
Okay, now, so assume that initially your page load is taking 2-3 seconds. After that, it is failing. Assume in a
yeah,
scenario. So now we are improved to 10 seconds.
okay,
So after that also, your loading process is still continuing. So by that time, you are trying to identify some element. So
yeah,
what happens now?
it waits.
Mm, it waits, and it waits for some time, some default time. After that, what happens? It says that it is not identified. Correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so either use implicit wait, means give some more time to it, and see whether your element is able to clickable or it is able to visible. If still not,
yeah.
then what you have to do? So go with the explicit condition. See, now it is not throwing any error. We'll see whether it works or not. See, it is working now. So I'm also not a guarantee, guys. So sometimes it is working. 3 I'll give again now.
I found a site. It's very good site to read. It's toolsqawpengine.com.
Mhm. Okay, okay.
It's
Yeah.
very nice. Everything is there. The whatever we need to study in Selenium. Everything
Mhm.
they written line by line. Very
Okay, so
perfect.
compared to Selenium easy.
Yeah, there is every topic and new upgradation topics are coming soon. Everything is there.
Okay, good, good, good.
Which site is that?
Tools QA. Wait, I will send the link.
Yeah.
See, now for this link it is not working.
What could be the reason, Suresh?
Um, so that's what first thing is page load, or whatever time we are given, by the time the element is not visible. So only these two things. I cannot say more than this. Why? Because I have tried with all the scenarios. See, it is clearly saying timeout after 30 seconds waiting for element to be clickable.
Because Hmm.
Okay, so now we'll go with whatever method set by Trilok. Just a second. If that works, it's really good.
Actually,
Okay,
I found that code in that website only.
so now I'll give 20 seconds. Okay, now what we do is go to this one. Even if you click, what is happening? Oh, it is going to sign in page. No, we do not want to go sign in page. You said you have not used actions for both, right?
Yeah,
So then what did you do?
I just perform the my web by using action, and then I click by using the driver.findElement.
Directly wishlist.
Yeah, directly wishlist.
Okay.
I mean, the before clicking, I just move my cursor like by using action to
Yeah, that
my way.
okay. So what I do is
Uh, then
one
I
second.
found the code in that website only. Suresh. If you open that, you will get.
Okay, so let me try EY. Use UI. So last time I'm trying this one. Okay, so as of now it is moved. Then I'm going with this element. I'll not say anything here. Directly will give EY and then we'll give click. And let's say here I've just increased to 20 seconds. Okay, let us see whether it is working or not. So better what I do, I'll close every time. So going forward.
Is it struck, Suresh?
No, it's still executing. No, this is the
It's
last try.
not loading.
If this is not working, then we'll move on to the next topic. Maybe later we'll just see uh, is there any alternative. Means we see a consistent code, not like just changing the time parameter. No, I think it is failed. I doubt. Yeah, it's failed. See, it says clearly element not visible.
Yeah, for first time me too got that. That second time I never.
Okay, so let me execute one more time. So maybe I'll show you one more. Means if you try these kind of things, in real time, mostly you may work some e-commerce portals. Mostly automation, we go with the e-commerce, or internally, clients will be having something related to financials, or if you see, think GE, they'll be having so many internal. See, now it is working. Yeah,
Yeah,
as he said.
from now it was any number of times.
Okay, then I'll give 4 now. Then I'll give 4 now.
Because the first time the page isn't load correctly. It's
Okay.
just stopped.
What happened?
Mm.
Failed. So try one more time.
Actually, if the page load isn't fast, then only it's working.
Yeah. ఎక్కడికి?
If page load takes time, then it's going.
True, 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 true. See, that's what I said, right? Rich API. See, if they have so many pages, means so many like these pictures or something like
Okay, okay,
playlist.
to load. Yeah.
Yeah. So by that time
Yeah,
it
then we
takes
have to give implicit wait after navigating to EB, right?
implicit wait after
You
navigating to.
eBay. Then only it takes time, the whole time for to load the page, and then they it perform the next statement, right?
Okay, let me give. So as you say,
Because we are giving before navigating to that. So after giving that, it takes time the whole to load completely.
one second, just a second. Huh. So it worked. It is closed. See, it worked and it is closed. So now I'll
Yeah.
check for the 10. So now I am not giving anything.
Once give it after EBay.
No. First we'll keep as it is. Then later we may change it.
Actually, that's the main load for me still yesterday.
Okay. So you tried all the scenarios. Means only with this.
Yeah. Actually, many all websites they are representing the implicit web before navigating to website. But my doubt is the it work for after navigating, then it's work correctly.
No,
I think.
implicit wait for entire page. So wherever you give, that's not a problem.
Okay, okay.
Okay, we'll see. Maybe see first time, second time. First time it is failing. Second time only it is working. Let's see for this 10 whether it works first time or second time. If it is successful, it will close. So we'll just see here. See, it is failing. First time it is failing. So second time it should execute. So because that's how it is working for watch list and wish list. Okay, now what we do is we'll move on to the another one like context click, means right click, giving right click, or using double click, or drag and drop. So we use these three scenarios using actions method. Okay, first go with the double click. So I have a website for double click. So let's see whether it is closing. If it closes, so I'm not clicking anything, guys. I haven't clicked anything. Failed. Why? Because I was using cursor, right? So that is the reason it's failed. So let me try last time. It was about to place on messages by the time I was using. Okay, last time we'll try and we'll move on to the next one. If it is successful, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll move on to those topics.
It just open and close. It's not working.
No. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. So do not want to waste. Okay, so now the first one is double click. So I have a website for the double click. So in this website, see, if I just give single click, it will not work. See here, not working. So again I'll give one more click, no. But if I give double click, it is working. See, you double clicked me and thank you. So this is what? What is this alert?
Double click alert.
No, whether it is
No, I
Java
mean
alert
Java
or
alert.
yeah, Windows
Java alert.
Java alert. So now what we do is, so first it has to double click and it has to move to the switch alert and it has to display this one, then finally it has to accept this one. So that is our task now. Okay, so what I do is I'll just use the path. Okay, then move to the location. So this is my path, X path. So here, do we need to use action or something else?
No, alerts. We need to use alerts.
Okay, first let me actions. So on this one, what we need to do? Double click, right? Element and then perform. So whenever you use actions, so do not forget to utilize perform. Okay, let us see whether this is working or not. Then we'll see to move to switch to alert and get the text from the alert, and finally we go with the accept. See, working? So it's
Yeah.
giving, you double click me. So now what is the thing we need to write? EY dot switch to alert, then get text. So this entire thing where we need to keep system dot out dot println.
Without creating object of alert, it will work the statement.
Yeah, so you if you try to like means if you write like this it will work, or if you do not want, what you need to do is just create string val1 is equal to this.
I'm not. I'm saying like you are not writing the alert object, right? You're not creating alert object.
No, will not create, right, for the alerts,
Okay.
only for the
Okay. Okay.
windows and selection,
Okay. Okay.
only for the windows and selection and action class.
Okay.
Okay, now I am not accepting. So first my thing, only thing is get the message. So let it double click. Okay, let us see whether it has given me. See, it is given, right? Okay, so this is the code for how to do double click. Okay, I have one more website. So my website is this. Okay, I'm not working on accept. Fine, right? You know how to do that. Okay, so we have one more website. Drag and drop. See, here I have something. So it has to drag and drop here. So I'll repeat one more time. So in this website, so we have something. So drag this one and drop here. So that is the functionality. So what are the things we need to identify first? The location of this thing, right? The location of this and the location of this.
Here.
And then we have to drop it. Am I right? So what to do now? See here what it is doing. It has to
Frame.
work with the
Frame.
Frames.
frames. It is not window, right? This entire thing is available in the frame. What to do now? Okay, let us work on with the CSS. This is draggable and this is droppable. So it has not given any name. So what to do, guys, now? So first what we need to do is we should move to the demo frame, right? Or not? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So first we need to move to the demo frame. Okay, so for that what we need to do is I'm just removing the code. Is that fine?
Can you copy this? Copy the code.
1 second. Okay, so now whatever we write, so this is a website. So what is the one we need to write? Any guess? So go to the explicit condition. Okay, so in the explicit condition, so
Wait.
web driver wait, and just give waits a new web driver wait ey comma 10. Okay, then waits dot until expected conditions dot, just see here something related to frame
Frame to be available.
frame to be available and switch to
Element.
web element. So here what I do, by CS selected, then I'll use demo hyphen frame.
It has to be in double quotes.
Okay, so first we have moved the code to frames. Now from this one what we need to do is we need to identify the source element and target element. So now go here, the location of source. What is it? Draggable, right? And another one is droppable. So here go with the CSS selector, which is this one.
So demo frame is where the both elements are located, that frame, right?
Yeah, within this frame. Yeah, sorry guys, just a second. So remove this one.
Every frame has a different names.
Yeah. So I'll means we'll go full details tomorrow about the frames. Those are very very important.
Okay.
Droppable. Okay, so now we know our source and target. Okay, then what we need to do? We have
We
to
need to
create a
drop.
action clause, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. Mm, okay, let me see. So what I do, I'll just wait for some time. So remove this entire thing. Actions, deact, new actions, then deact, then drag and drop, right? You have your source element, and you have the target element. So it is giving some error. What is it? So here something we need to write. So any guess what to write? You have to provide the driver, and better. Okay, first let us see whether it is working or not. Then finally we'll try to change something. Okay, see here itself it's throwing an error. So let's see where it is. Okay, no, it's not working. Timed out after 10 seconds waiting for frame to be available. Oh my god. Okay. No, this is also fail. So I do not know, whatever I try is failing, guys. Just a minute, guys.
Before you used CSS selector, now it's using
Yeah,
export.
it was not working, so I moved to CSS select, sorry, XPath. Yeah, fine.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, and this is also fine. And final one is we should know how to work with the right click. So right click, if you ask me, see here, I have to give right click on somewhere here. Right click and select a new tab or new window. Okay, so let me check the new window. So this is how it comes. So this is the page it should display for us now. Okay, so better I'll copy the code.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll copy the code, so do not worry about it. Okay, the URL now. So this is a URL. So I'll remove sorry, will remove everything. Okay, so now we are into this one, and what we need to identify first, where is this about? So just click on about or just find about. So first I'll check with the link text. Why? Because it is with the anchor tag.
Okay.
Okay, so EY find element by link text about. Okay, so here what we need to do now, we have to give the right click. So to give
Yeah.
the right click, what to use now? Which one we have to use? Actions, right? Or
Yeah.
something different.
No action.
So we have to use the actions clause. So let us create a actions. So just give right. So since we are using right C, new actions. So here what to give? We have to give the driver. So we are given the driver. Now where it has to go now?
New window.
New. So first what we do is this one will put into web element. So ELE. So we ask it has to go to ELE dot move. So what happened? Sorry, right C dot move to element. What is that element? ELE. So first it will move to that location. Then was is important, right C dot. So which one we have to use? Context click. So context click on what? ELE. So right click we call it as a context click. So then use send keys. So send keys dot arrow down. So when you give right click, what do you do generally? You have to do down. Remember these things, so which will be easy for you guys. And then keys dot enter, then build dot perform. Yeah, so you have to use this entire thing. So whenever you want to give right click, so use this entire line. Okay, let us see whether it is working properly or not. So first do the arrow down, right click, arrow down, then whatever it identifies now, then select it. So working?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give, so you can do one more thing. So I'll write one more send keys. I'll write one more send keys. So how many times we have down the key? 2 times, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Working both scenarios. So you have to see whether when you give right click, whether you are trying to open in a new tab or you are trying to open in a new window. So that is the reason, see 1, 2, see something like this. So that is what we are trying with the keys down, arrow down. So once it is identified particular one, then it enter over there. Instead of click, it does the enter. So once do the enter, it will not work properly. Then you need these two help. If you need these two help, then it will work. So always remember, whenever you try to use actions, do not forget build, perform. If it is click, then use click here.
Okay.
Okay, so do not perform these two things. Otherwise it will not work. Okay, this is the
Yeah.
query. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Uh, 2 times we are putting this send keys, right?
Correct.
How is it identifying? I mean, can you show that again?
Um, just a second. Thread dot sleep 5000. See where it is clicking now? Open link in
Uh,
incognito window.
okay.
Okay, now what I do, I'll remove one Windows this thing. I'll remove one. So now it is clicking on the new window. Okay, now let me remove this also, where it exactly is working now. I'll keep everything as of now. Later we'll see whether what is happening. Will it execute or not now?
Yes. You're just clicking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have tried all the scenarios, means it's up to you. Okay, so properly see which one you want to click down. Okay, so when you give
Okay.
right click, so observe which one you want properly. Okay.
And one more question. We need to write separate scripts for single element. I mean,
Come again, come again.
we are. We are clicking on a new window, right?
Okay.
New window, new tab. Like that, we have a number of elements.
Yes, we
Four
have
or
to write
five.
the actions, right? You have to write the actions,
Yeah. Okay. So separate actions.
separate actions.
Okay.
Okay. See, now, as of now, since we are working only on different things, only on the first page, we are writing different scripts. So I want to automate entire page, but I want to do in a single script. So that is the
Okay.
advanced topic.
Okay.
So like, see, I'll just give login details. Okay, but I'll give three login details, three-person login details, but first person login details should work in the Chrome. Second person should work in the Firefox, and third person should work in the IE.
Okay.
So same code with the different user IDs, it should work in the three browsers at a time.
Okay.
So that we do in the later part. So for that we should know one concept, or data driven. If you know
Okay.
data driven and POM, page object model, or page factory, means these are all like your code will look like even more professional.
Okay.
Once you are done with that, then you have to use testng and other things, because we no need to execute every time in the Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so always no need to execute, right click here and execute your this thing script.
Okay.
So first testng, if you use ant, you no need to open your Eclipse, directly change the name in the ant framework, whatever class you want to execute. So using bat file, you can execute all your scripts.
Okay.
So that is also possible. So do not worry, that is like advanced.
Okay.
Okay. So once you know all the things, then it is easy for you guys. So anyhow, Triloki is already referring so many websites. Means you also just Google through. So whatever we are discussing, and where we are taking some time, more time, not some time, more time, just see what are the solutions they are given. So you also try the same solutions. Sometimes may not work, sometimes may work.
Yeah.
Okay, if it is not working, then what is the alternative? So try on your own.
Okay.
So then only.
One thing, Suresh, I'm not clear. See, we are having this Google, one page. The
Mhm.
total and total element, I mean total actions here, typing, I mean giving some name, we are entering
This one, right? You
like
mean to say
yeah,
enter
yeah,
something
yes,
over here and
yes,
then Google search, and so
and
after some time just click on this one. Yeah, you can
yeah,
do everything in single script.
okay, okay,
You
that is
can,
one.
yeah, you can do in
Uh,
entire thing in single script.
okay, do we need to follow any particular format like
Yes,
this
yes,
after? Yes,
yes. That we call it as a annotations.
annotations, okay,
So we call them as a annotations. So if you know these things properly, then you can align your code so even more professional way. Like, so remember in your C or C plus what you do, first you will write main, then you write procedure 1, procedure 2, or function 1, function 2. Then again you call these things, right? So whenever
yeah,
required. So same thing, if you have these annotations, the same way you can perform.
okay,
If something is not should not execute, so you can say that okay, this should not execute, or something should execute based on the priority. So you can also make them based on the priority.
okay.
Okay, so that means that's what I said. It will look more professional. Okay, just check 2-3 websites where you are familiar and where they have given more different coding techniques. Then it will be easy. Then by the time you finish your course, maybe you may be advanced than me and you are ready for the interviews. Both are possible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so fine guys. Any doubts, Vinay? So I think Vinay, it's been a long time.
So just send this video before the next class.
I'll try Max.
Actually, I didn't listen the last topic much, so I would like to.
Okay, fine, fine. Okay, done.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks guys.
yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you,
Thank
Suresh.
yeah, okay. Bye bye.